Friends, today I am doing an experience in front of your Shira. I had a friend, she was very beautiful. She passed away 8 days ago. I miss her a lot. My friend was 36. As a child, she was very beautiful like a fairy. She studied till 12th standard and got married after 12th standard. The husband was from a small village, but another one was from a village, but he was in the cities for business. After marriage, she had to come to the cities with her husband. They started living in a rented house, and the relationship between husband and wife was very good. Both of them had a happy life. After 1 year, they had a son, and after 2 years, another son was born. She had two children who were very beautiful and peaceful. Then they bought a house in that city. After completing the worship of the house, they started living in that house. Children started going to school, husband went to work, and Sundar was living her life like sewing and earning 4 paise. The elder son was going to school in the 5th year and the younger one was in the 3rd year. Then one day a mountain of sadness fell in their lives. Suddenly she became dizzy and fainted at home. After all the tests, it was found that she has head cancer. The doctor said that an operation would be required immediately. Make a decision on the day after the operation is not going to live, but cannot guarantee it. The doctor told her husband what should be done. After that, he informed his relatives and he himself decided to perform an operation on his wife and took her to a place near his village where the operation was performed in a big hospital. He had to spend a lot of money for the operation. After that, she was admitted in the hospital for a month, and for the treatment she was kept in the hospital for a month. Husband and children started living in the cities apart from the mother, and he continued to manage the business while educating the children. She was kept with her mother to recover her health due to the removal of her scalp. After 3 months, her health improved a little. After 3 months, she was with her children in Ali town with her small family of 2 children and a husband. Little by little, the bus kept working. Little by little, the children going to school, giving the children their boxes, covering them, doing their fine work. She was doing everything she could during the day, taking her pills, medicines to the clinic. Her husband was taking care of all this. After that, her health improved a little and she was living at home with her husband and children like this. The doctor asked her to stop doing all the sewing. Her body was not strong enough to do all this work. After a few days, i.e., after 5 years, she got dizzy again, and then her health was getting worse. And after taking her back to the hospital, the doctor asked her to admit her and then did all the tests again and again. It was understood that she has second stage of cancer, and this time surgery is too much. It's difficult and we can't guarantee this now. After the operation, we reported to her husband that we can't guarantee her the cost of medicine and children's school education, and more than that, we spend all this money in the cities. In this way, the husband's money was also exhausted. Even if we take out a loan and pay the money, the doctor is not ready to give her guarantee. So what to do? She was worried. Seeing her condition was breaking as our grief was breaking. Seeing her husband on one side and child on the other side, she felt her grief. God, who and how will take care of my children and who will support my husband? She was very tired. The doctor said that now you are her. She was told to take her home, and there was no one in the cities to serve her, so she was sent to her mother and she lay there exhausted. The keys were pounding and her eyes were completely closed. Only tears were falling and she was remembering again and again. She was muttering that let my children and my husband see me once with full eyes. Seeing the tears falling drop by drop, her parents felt alive and dead. The parents, who were very tired of seeing the condition of the girl, started crying on the faces of their grandchildren, and at the last moment, seeing her two children and her husband, the only tears that came out of her eyes touched them. She didn't have the strength to do anything, but tears were coming from her eyes. Seeing the mother in this state, the children were moved to tears. But not like this. She breathed her last, leaving the children orphaned. Thank you.
Friends, if you like our story, please like, share and subscribe to our channel and leave comments. Thank you.